DLMW 664 Productions presents Rail Fanning. Historic railroading. And model railroading. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. DLMW 664 Productions here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my visit to Lancaster, Pennsylvania to see the Strasburg Railroad on the weekend of October 13th, 2019. I arrived at Strasburg at about 7:30 in the morning for the hostling tour. I was surprised at what I saw, or rather what I didn't see. There weren't very many people there. The only other people there were the people for the 475 and 611 hostling tours. From that, you could probably tell that I took the number 90's hostling tour. While we were waiting outside, we got to witness the 611 getting ready and the 475 backing out of the engine house. When they started up number 90, you could really smell and hear the engine. They broke the banks, they oiled the lubricators, because the lubricators needed the oil to oil everything else. Yeah, it makes sense. Alright, I took a lot of photos that were probably unnecessary. When they started the air compressor on number 90, it sounded an awful lot like my bike. The fireman was doing a great job of keeping the fire nice and warm on number 90, and that was a good thing because it was kind of cold that day, and I was only in a light jacket. What caught me out as surprising is that number 90 had more controls than 611. Now, this could be because 90 is an older engine with more complex controls, but what do I know? They dumped the ashes out of number 90, and then she was ready to steam for the day. The hostler moved her out onto the ready track, and then set the switch so that she could go forwards and collect her passenger cars. Here are a few bonus clips of number 90. The next thing I did was went on the 611 shuttle ride. This trip was about 15 minutes long, and it was basically 611 pushing us up a hill and pulling us down. The engine does sound pretty nice at speed, though. I did get a picture of it on one of the longer excursions during the hostling tour. That thing really sure can move. After that, we went around and had lunch at a restaurant. I forget the name of it, but it was one of the Strasburg's on-sites. That was pretty neat. The next thing we did was we went to the shop tour. Now, there were quite a few interesting things in the shop, but being that we weren't allowed to take photos, which I was told was a brand new rule that they just input, being that we were not allowed to take photos, I could not get any photos of the inside of the shop, but I did get some photos of the scrap pile, which you have seen in the video. The next thing we did was we went on a 611 cab tour. Here you can see the name the engine was given, the Spirit of Roanoke, and the fire that keeps the water boiling. It was rebuilt at the Spencer shop since 2015 and barely has any controls. It's the most modern steam engine I have seen as of thus far. The second most modern was probably 1930s or 40s, I'm guessing. 1940s. But the engine was pretty nice. It was shiny, it was clean, it was really a beautiful engine. I gotta say, the maroon stripe going right down the middle of the catwalk really makes the engine look awesome. The very last thing we did was the 611 whistleblower. That was amazing. I could feel the adrenaline just rushing through my arm and through my body the minute I touched that whistle cord. I mean, to be at the whistle cord of something this big, it's hard to put into words. But that was the last thing we did at Strasburg until this thing showed up. The motor inside it is off of a rail vehicle. This is what you call a rat rod. 475 and 611, the Norfolk and Western reunion of steam. Anyway, DLMW 664 Productions here, and I'm sorry about the delayed productions of this video. Multiple factors, including video quality not being up to where I would like it, and many other things such as Steamtown trips and plenty of other things that I had to get done before this video came out. But I did get some stuff at Strasburg, so stay tuned for that video in the hopefully not so distant future. Anyways, for now, this is DLMW 664 Productions, signing off.